Hello chatbox out there. Today in this vlog I'm going to be telling you guys all about what I got to on my week so far. So that is my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of this week. I hope you guys are all having a lovely week so far. On my Monday I got up to what I thought was going to be a day off work, and I got showered and changed and had some of my mini pancakes with some strawberries and blueberries with a cup of tea, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. It was so good. It was lovely and sunny out. The sun was shining. I was listening to a bit of music, watched a bit of TV. My dad, older brother and sister and younger brother were at work. Younger sister at uni. Older brother's at work placement, and he's at work placement around the school just around the back of ours. So he's not been driving to work, he's been walking as it's not too far for him to walk. So he was doing that, and my mum was asleep. And then I got a message from work saying that one of our kitchen staff had to go off to get their kids from school who'd been ill. So they needed one of our colleagues who was out front of house, who can also be in kitchen, to go into kitchen and help our head chef. So it meant someone needed to come in, and I volunteered. So I quickly got changed into my work uniform, locked up, and I headed up there. And I started at 11 and was doing 11 till 2. And on my way up I got some flower starts that I'm going to show you guys now. Such beautiful colours on those flowers. Like I said, it was a lovely sunny day, lovely blue skies, and it was about 10ish before when I'd left. So I was having a nice stroll up and didn't feel like I needed to wash. I then got into work, got clocked in, put my bag away, and I was cleaning tables. And the first thing that I go and do is get milk all over my worktop. Great. So that wasn't good. And it was me and two of my colleagues on front of the house, and my colleague who had to go into kitchen with our head chef. And I was running food and drinks, cleaning tables, doing some food and drink orders and bill taking, and was doing some drink making. And we had lots of people sitting inside as well as outside, so I was cleaning tables inside and outside. And I helped with the lunch rush, and we had quite a few people coming in, and quite a big group of people who were having coffees and coming quite a lot. So I was chatting with them and chatting to lots of the regulars, and then I was just doing lots of cleaning jobs, and I had to go to Aldi twice to get stuff for kitchen. And then I finished at 2 and I clocked off, and I got a cute mirror selfie and it got changed into a jumper of mine. And I then headed off and I went off to another flower shops, and I got some flower starts from there. I'm going to show you guys now. Such beautiful flowers, lovely patterns and colours on those flowers. I also got some plant starts from there that I'm going to show you guys now. Lovely patterns on the plants. I love the succulents and cactuses from there. I was then just having a nice chat with the flower shop keepers in there. I then went off to one of the book shops and had a look into some of the child shops, and then I made my way back, and on the way back I got some more flower starts that I'm going to show you guys now. Lovely flowers. Had a lovely stroll back from being at the high street after finishing work. I then got back and I got changed and had some lunch, and was watching a bit of Netflix, listened to a bit of music. And my mum and dad had taken my grandma to see my grandpa in the hospital, and then I popped off to go to One Stop to get some bits and bobs, love that word. And on the way there I found this pretty leaf that I'm going to show you guys a photo of now. Such lovely colours Autumn has such beautiful colours. I then got to one stop, got the things I needed to get, and then I made my way back. And on the way back, I got 2 flower starts that I'm going to show you guys now. Such beautiful colours on these flowers. I love flower photography so much, it makes me so happy. I then got back and I was catching up on Neighbours on Amazon Preview, the new series. I'm so happy that we've got Neighbours back. All is good again. Missed it so much. And then my mum and dad and my grandma got back from seeing my grandpa in hospital, and my older brother got picked up by them on the way back from being in uni. He had uni for the day. I thought he was at workplace, but he is in uni on those days. So they picked him up and then they got back, and then I was just watching Home and Away, Escape to Country, sorted out my Peter doll, wrote a bit of my journal and was just listening to a bit of music, and then we ordered fish and chips for tea, and for my tea I had a spring roll and some chips, changing it up a little bit, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. I really enjoyed the spring roll. I hadn't had one in ages and thought I'd change it up a little bit. And then my grandma stayed for a bit. She then went off home. I then watched the UK soaps, finished writing my journal, put that away. I then had some cereal and was just watching some stuff on Netflix, reading a bit more of the last book of To All the Boys That Loved Before, trying to finish that, and then I'm going to be finishing off the 4th Hot Summer book, and can't wait for the 5th one to be out soon. And then I'm going to be starting Red, White and Royal Blue. Then I was just watching some episodes of Doctor Who, and then I went off to bed. And then on my Tuesday I had the day off work and I didn't get up till late, so I had a nice lie-in, and I got up and got changed and had some toast and a cup of tea for my breakfast. And my mum had gone off for food and gone to our family friend's house, and so she was having a lovely time there. My dad had got back from work and was sorting stuff in the house. Older brother was at work placement, older sister and younger brother at work, and my younger sister in uni. And then my dad went off to bed, and so I was just watching a bit of Netflix in the living room and listening to a bit of music, doing some drawing and colouring in. And then my dad got up and started sorting stuff on the house, and then mum got back from being out. I then watched some episodes of Doctor Who and a little bit of Merlin, and was doing some reading and colouring in and working on some illustrations, and just watched some vlogs and TikToks and so many dog and cat videos. Then I got myself ready for a lovely evening stroll, and I headed off and got 2 selfies, one in front of some pretty red dahlias, and then the second one was in front of some pretty autumnal leaves. I had a lovely autumnal evening stroll, and it was pretty muggy despite being the evening. And I then went off and enjoyed my lovely walk and got some nice flower snaps that I'm going to show you guys now. Really pretty colourful flowers I was able to get snaps of. Absolutely loved it. And I saw my family friends, so I was chatting with them. I then went off and had a look once I the charity shops, went into the bookshop, and then I was just having a look in there for a little bit and saw my friend I hadn't seen in ages, so I was chatting with them. And I loved the fantasy section, and I just love the smell of old books. It's just so good. I then popped into my workplace and I had a bit of Victoria sponge and a vanilla milkshake from there. Let me show you guys now. It was so delicious. Thought, gotta treat yourself. And I've been on a massive walk and was pretty hungry, so that definitely did the treat. And I then was chatting with my colleagues on shift, and we had these photographers people come in and they were taking photos of a Christmas setup for their Christmas business they are launching. So my colleague pointed and I was like, what? And looked over and there was this massive Christmas tree and it looked amazing. And so that was getting me feeling all festive. I mean, it's Halloween first, firework night, then Christmas. and I was like, I do not need to be feeling festive right now. I'm focused on Halloween, then Christmas. And one of my colleagues were like, oh, we should put some Christmas music on. And I heard my manager in the back being like, nope. And then after that, I made my way back and I got a snap of this pretty autumn wreath on one of the house's doors on the way back. Let me show you guys now. It has such lovely colours. Autumn has got such lovely colours and I love it. Then I made my way back, and just as I was getting close to my house, I saw some lovely autumnal leaves. I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. So beautiful. I love all the red and orange and yellow leaves so much, and I picked a few leaves up on the way back for my older sister for her school because she's needing leaves for like a project. So I put those on the side for her to come and collect. And then I was just watching some episodes of Doctor Who, wrote a bit of my journal, sorted out my beautiful doll, watched Escape to Country and Far Bound, and Home and Away hadn't recorded. Oh, so that was very frustrating. So luckily I managed to record it on +1, so I was able to watch it when I got back from being at Jigsaw Club I volunteer at. And then my dad brought me up to youth club, and I got there and we were doing about conversation like starters, and then we were doing about like stereotypes in males and females and about toxic masculinity and things like that, and having some really good conversations and playing some games about things like that. And it was a really great evening. Always have so much fun there helping out with the kids, and it always goes so quickly. You know what they say, time flies when you're having fun. I then finished, it was once from like 6 to 8, and I then headed off into my workplace just to see who was on shift whilst I waited to get picked up by my dad, as it was freezing cold outside and I did not fancy waiting outside in the cold. And so I was chatting with my colleagues, and they were still there getting photos of their Christmas like decorating business, and I was able to get a snap of the little setup they had, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. It looks amazing. I wish our Christmas decorations looked like that this Christmas, and I posted it onto my Instagram, and then my boss posted it onto our works Instagram. I was like, don't be alarmed, we haven't gone completely mad, and explained about how it was photography for a Christmas decorating like organisation that's just started, and it's for their soft launch. And yeah, I'm very flattered that they used my photo. They actually tagged me as the photo owner, and yeah, I cannot wait to decorate it for Christmas this year. I think that's the level that we need our decorations this year to be like. And then I got picked up by my dad. I got home, got changed up my PJs, and then for my tea I had mac and cheese, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. The mac and cheese was so delicious, the cheesier the better. I then watched the UK soaps, finished writing my journal, put that away, sorted out my beta doll, and then I was watching some stuff off record and watching some stuff on Netflix, and I watched the UK soaps, and in Emmerdale there is a crash scene that happens, and I hope that Charity does not die. It's between Matt, Charity and Chloe. They might have all survived, but we don't know. All we know is the car has fallen off the cliff, and Aaron is back. I am so happy about this. I hope they bring Robert back as well. I'd love Robert to reunite, and this time Aaron is a little bit more nastier. He's a little bit more dark, a bit more broody, still hot as hell, and yeah, I'm loving having him back in Emmerdale. And then I watched Bake Off, and it was third week, and I loathed it. See what I did there? And it was great. I'm loving having Bake Off back. Then I was watching some episodes of Friends and some stuff on Netflix, and then I went off to bed. And then on my Wednesday, which is today, I got up, showered and changed, and had some breakfast and was watching a bit of TV. I didn't have work until 11, which meant I got a little bit of a line, which is very much needed as I've been tossing and turning. And I woke up in a bit of discomfort. I think I slept funny, so my back and shoulder was hurting a little bit, which is not good. My dad was at work, so was my older sister and younger brother, and my older brother was at workplace and younger sister at uni, and mum was asleep. I then locked up and headed off to the high street, and I had a look around the charity shops and went into W. Smith's, where I got these. I got myself a new notebook, like sketchbook, for me to do some illustrations. I haven't done any illustrations in ages. I used to do a load and love it, and then I kind of stopped, and I've kind of lost my illustration mojo, so I'm trying to get that back. Hopefully I can find it again. And I also got these scented gel pens, which look amazing, and I really like colouring in my illustrations now, adding a bit of pop to them, and looking forward to using these on those. Then I went off to work, and I got clocked in and put my bag away, and it was me and 2 other colleagues on shift, and apparently it had been pretty quiet, and then as soon as I got there it got really busy. Obviously they came to see me, and I was running lots of food and drinks, cleaning tables, doing some food and drink orders and drink making, and it was pretty busy. We had a lot of people sitting inside and outside. I saw and chatted to lots of the regulars, and it was quite sunny with quite nice blue skies, and I was expecting it to rain. Apparently it was supposed to be quite torrential rain, so I had my coat with me in my bag just in case, and my raincoat wasn't waterproof, and I remember getting soaked in it before, and my dad has actually put some waterproof spray on it, so that's supposed to help. So I actually wanted to test out to see if I still get soaked. Fingers crossed I don't, but luckily I didn't need it because it was lovely and sunny, and I was then just polishing cutlery, putting clean cups and plates away, and polishing and cleaning and putting glasses away. And then one of my colleagues had their lunch break, so it was just me and one of my colleagues on, and we were just doing lots of food and drink orders. Had quite a lot of people coming for lunch, and then after my colleague had finished his lunch break, our colleague we were on with went off home, as they didn't need to have 3 of us on shift, and me and my colleague who had a lunch break were on till 5, and so then it was just me and him, and we had a great playlist playing. I made myself a few coconut milk cups of tea, which I love, and also whilst my colleague was on a lunch break and my other colleague was out in the office sorting stuff out in there, I did a coffee for someone, oh my gosh, on my own, and I smashed it. I did an Americano with some milk, and I then started doing a takeaway latte, but I couldn't get the little like coffee like espresso thing to slot into place. I'd done it before, and for some reason I couldn't do it, so my manager who was out in the office came out and took over, and I then went off to want some food. And then once he'd gone, me and my colleague who were left on shift, he was helping me like learn how to like slot in place, and you got to keep your arm straight and do it sideways, and it goes in a lot quicker and a lot better and easier. So I was practicing that a bit, slowly getting there. I'm so cat-handed though, so wish me luck. And then I was just doing some more food and drink orders, cleaning tables. I saw one of the mums of the lads I went to school with, so I was just chatting with them, and then it was 5 o'clock, and I was so happy to finish, and I'm now off for 2 days, and I clocked off, got my bag, and 2 of my colleagues came on shift to swap over with me and my colleague who were doing till 5, and I then was chatting with them, just having a nice catch up with them, and one of them I'm actually meeting tomorrow for a coffee catch up and for a walk. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it doesn't rain. I think it's supposed to rain early in the morning and then be dry for the rest of the day, so hoping that it stays dry for us. And then I met my dad in Aldi. He'd gone to get stuff with tea from there, and I got myself some lunch from there, and got myself some wraps that I've already eaten, demolished them. It was a pack of 3, and they were so good. And I got these sour cream and onion crisps that I love. I love sour cream and onion crisps so much. And I got some Turkish delight. Always makes me think of Narnia when I get Turkish delight, and I love it. And my snack drawer is looking elite at the moment. I'm loving it. and I got some for my mum as she's not feeling very well at the moment. She's got a bit of a, like, she's just feeling a bit yuck. She felt a bit sick, but she hasn't been sick. I'm hoping it's not a sick bug because I really don't need to be getting that. She's feeling a lot better than she was, and she was up in night, bless her. So I got her some of that, and then me and my dad had to go off to the co-op to get her some soup as they didn't do any in Aldi, and she'll only have Heinz soup. Very particular on her soup that she has, and so my dad went in there. I quickly went and checked my bank balance, and we got our cash tips, so that will do me over until the end of the month, as I've been buying Christmas presents and stuff, so I'm trying to like not spend as much. And so I am now going to be trying to like rein in, because I am a little bit of a shopaholic, and so yeah, try not to spend too much. Then we got back, and my old girl was back for being at work placement, and I had my wraps and a cup of tea, and it started to rain. It's quite gloomy out there now, and I then watched Home and Away. This time, thankfully, recorded, and so I watched that. I then wrote a bit in my journal, listened to a bit of music, just drawing and colouring in, and then for tea I had spaghetti bolognese. We were going to be having it like freshly made, but my mum was going to make it because she's not feeling very well. We said we're going to have it freshly made another day, so I just had it out of a tin, which tasted equally as good, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. So delicious. I love spaghetti bolognese, especially with tons of Parmesan cheese on. Parmesan cheese definitely makes it. Then I finished writing my journal, I put that away, and I'm now off to go and watch the UK soaps from today. I hope you guys have all had a lovely week so far. All have a lovely rest of your week. I am looking forward to having the next few days off, and cannot wait to not have to set an alarm and be able to get a nice lie-in. It's going to be so good, and I'm looking forward to meeting up with my colleague tomorrow for a coffee catch up and a nice walk, hoping that it doesn't rain. And then Friday, I've heard it's supposed to rain quite a lot, so I think I'm just gonna probably stay in the warmth, and probably just watch lots of films and do some drawing. Gonna be working on some illustrations in my new sketchbook and with my new gel pens, which are scented. I can't wait to test these out and see what they smell like, and looking forward to trying to get back into illustrating, as I kind of lost my illustration mojo. Used to love it, haven't done it in ages, and so I'm going to be trying to work on that again. And yeah, I hope you guys have all enjoyed the vlog. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you with a new vlog coming very soon. Bye.